What's up, y'all? It's the Conscious One coming back at you. I just decided to talk about a little bit about myself. My biggest weakness. What is my biggest weakness? My biggest weakness is something that I wouldn't define as a weakness because I'm not seeking to change it at all. You see, the thing is, folks, I've been blessed by the Creator with some supernatural abilities. You folks seen what kind of monster is really inside me with that face on my stomach. In that video where I went back to the Thundercats cartoon, that character Mumra, you folks seen what I really look like. I dare somebody to show me another picture like that in somebody else's stomach upside down. I have some supernatural abilities, and that's the reason why I'm able to be as humble and nice and soft spoken as I am. You remember they say never judge a book by its cover. Whatever you go out here, most of these people, whatever, you look at the cover of it, it's usually the total opposite. So I come off as a nice, transparent, meek, soft spoken, righteous individual, like a lamb. The problem is in this world, when you're a lamb, all the wolves start coming out. But it's like, again, you can't judge a book by its cover. I am a beast. I have very gifted athletic abilities. I first found this out in high school when I was 5'10", and I started dunking the basketball. And there were guys in my classroom that was 6'1", 6'2", couldn't dunk a basketball. So all of a sudden I became the center of attention. Because it was like, how could I jump so high like that? Especially since I entered my freshman year and I was a chubby kid. I grew up a chubby kid. I used to get made fun of on the way home from school. I remember one time I dressed up like Tupac. And these girls that I actually liked a lot, they were cheerleaders. They called me Fat Pac. I remember I was on a bus and they had called me Fat Pac. And everybody laughed. I was about 14 years old and I went home crying. I used to go home crying a lot because when I used to spend night over certain individuals' house, friends, or whatever part of the religion that I was in, I used to be the butt of all jokes. They would crack jokes on me so bad until nobody really knew, but I would pretend like it didn't bother me, but I would actually go home crying. And then one day, I think my parents bought me a weight bench set when I was like 15 years old, and I said, I'm going to start exercising because I don't want to grow up. I don't want to live like this. I don't want people to ever make fun of me again like this. I mean, I basically got tortured for 10 plus years, elementary school on through high school. But it was my junior year. I came back my junior year a total different person. People could not believe how I transformed from that chubby dude came in my freshman year in high school to this dude who was dunking basketballs under 6 feet now. I had a total different body shape. It's almost as if the Creator had it designed for me. Yeah, the ugly. I guess maybe you can call it the ugly duckling. Except I don't think I've never been ugly. It's just nobody ever suspected that I would have the physical attributes that I have up until this day. Nobody expected that. Not even myself. But again, at the age of 15, my parents, I think my mother bought me a weight bench set. And I said, I'm going to start exercising and I don't ever want to be made fun of again like this. And I started lifting those weights in the summer. And I said, when I go back to school in the fall, I'm going to make all the girls like me. I'm going to make the guys want to be my friend. And that's exactly what I did. I think that's one of the reasons why I still have a very humble, meek-like nature. Because I didn't get treated like I didn't get liked by women and all this stuff. I started out just the chubby kid, just the little fat chubby kid that was just so nice, and I kept that personality. Meanwhile, my body transformed into something else. And now that I'm 41 years old, I look at other guys that's 41 or even guys who 31, and they still cannot match my physical attributes. I am somebody, I have a thousand, it's like I'm the man of a thousand faces. You see me one week, I look this way, and next week I look like somebody you do not want to play around with. When I'm in the gym a couple of weeks, I notice when I walk down the street, like guys would just keep walking straight towards me as if they're not going to move out of the way. When the summertime get here and I get in that gym, I say about 3 or 4 weeks into the gym, guys are saying excuse me to me, and I don't even know what's going on. Like, I just hear somebody say excuse me. I didn't even know they was right there. I just turn around and they be like, excuse me, sir, excuse me. And then other guys be trying to walk around me. They be like, I do not want to piss off this brother. And they don't know that actually my personality, like the way you guys hear me through the audio, they don't notice me, because people just judge you by the way you look. That's just the facts of this reality. I wish it was different. I wish, you can get to know a person first, but unfortunately, like I said, you got a lot of people out here that are not transparent. Like me, one of my biggest attributes, I'm very transparent. I'm going to tell people exactly who I am, what I am. I have nothing to hide. I don't have to manipulate people to get what I want. I don't have to manipulate women to get what I want. I'm going to tell them exactly what I want to do with them. I don't have to play these games, these mind games. I don't have to act tough around guys. See, when you can really seriously do some damage to people, you don't have to act tough. Acting tough is for the guys who like can't fight and stuff like that. So they gotta act tough and put on these personas, and they're not transparent at all. They always gotta have some sly shit going on. Like they got, they talking these, it's just they're not transparent at all. They always gotta, you know, be having something up their sleeve, and keeping everybody wondering what they do. I say I'm not that type of person. I like telling people exactly what I'm doing. And then I like to see who is actually going to try to think they can play me. Who is actually going to try to think they can get over me just because I'm a nice person. I have scared some people out here. I don't know too many stories right now, because right now I'm just talking. I don't have any notes like that, but I have really scared some people out here, because when, again, you think somebody's a certain way and they turn out to be a stone cold, what the word, I want to say stone cold killer, but I don't want to, I'm not a killer. I haven't killed anyone. I haven't had to yet. But when you're dealing with somebody who has no fear and has the physical capability of doing some serious damage, when they see me go from that nice guy to that guy who now can do some physical serious damage to you. You folks seen my pictures. You seen my pictures summer 2021, what I turned into. I have a better body than guys in their 20s. Okay? And I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you guys that I'm really blessed. I don't have to act tough. I'm really happy about that. And a lot of females have tried to get over on me too, because again, I'm this nice person that's very transparent. And for some reason, people just see that as an opportunity to try to think you stupid. It's absolutely incredible. But I think that's all I just wanted to say in this audio. I'm not going to allow this world to have me walking around mean mugging people and trying to pretend to be tough, or even trying to pretend like I know everything. I go around people. I don't talk like this to people. I say, hi, how you doing? I'm always smiling. But again, you be smiling. People think you stupid when you smiling. It's like you got a shirt on and on the back of it is written, y'all can take advantage of me now. I just like to see who. I have done many social experiments with people, and it's just, again, amazing when guys start walking down the street and walking out of my way, trying to walk 5 feet, they say, man, I don't want to be 5 feet near this dude because I don't want to accidentally step on this guy's shoes. I'm telling y'all the truth. This is how my reality is. And then I'll go back to being skinny looking out of nowhere, and then here come people again thinking they can play games with me and bother me, and guys getting too close to me and not saying excuse me and stuff like that. And then the same guys see me. I mean, I never forget one time I was working at this limo company in Vegas, and I was about 140 pounds, very frail, because I was on a vegan diet. And it was a couple of guys who hadn't seen me in like a month, because the limo company was real big. You come in and out, people got different shifts. And it was one of the most hilarious things. Girls wasn't paying me no attention, nothing. I was only 140 pounds. I was a bone, walking around in that desert heat, trying out veganism for 2 years. I was a bone. About a month later, I blew up, whereas it looked like I was on steroids. Like it was like the Incredible Hulk. And the look that all of a sudden, everybody wanted to be my friend. They wanted to know what I was taking, what I was eating. Girls was looking at me. I had to carry a spit bucket because every girl that walked past me looked like she was about to, saliva was about to start dripping out of her mouth. I mean, absolutely hilarious. I still get a kick out of that because I see that was the lightest I had ever been, was 140 pounds. And I must have bulked up to like 175, all muscle, chest out like a lion. And I mean, it was just hilarious. Everybody just changed. Supervisors changed. Everybody just changed. Wanted to be my friend. Smiling at me, making sure they say the right thing to me, making sure they don't get me upset. I mean, it's just amazing the acts you got to put on with these people out here that's always playing games. And that's all I'm going to say about this, y'all. It's my biggest weakness. The fact that I don't have to act fake out here. The fact that I'm a nice guy. The fact that I don't mind being transparent. That's my biggest weakness, y'all. And I'm out. Peace.